Alamin natin ang mga programa at aktibidades ng mga kinatawan sa pamumuno ni Speaker Ferdinand Martin FMR Romualdez, Kamara, House of the People, tuwing Sabado at replays tuwing Linggo dito lang sa inyong favorite music radio.
Today is an opportunity to reflect on the year that was, a year of challenges, triumphs, and unrelenting hope. Despite the pressures of legislation and the complexities of the issues that we face and the often painful decisions we must make, you, my colleagues, have never wavered. Thank you. The General Appropriations Act of 2025, which we ratified on December 11, is a testament to our commitment to prioritizing the welfare of our people. This is not just a budget, it is a blueprint of hope. It ensures funding for vital programs that bolster economic recovery, creates jobs, and provide much-needed relief for struggling families. It is the cornerstone upon which the government operates, the key to supporting President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. in his Bagong Pilipinas program. On our legislative duties, we have approved 60 out of the 64 common legislative CLA measures, demonstrating our resolve to deliver on our promises. I am proud to report that we successfully passed 27 out of the 28 priority measures identified by the Legislative Executive Development Advisory Council, DALEDA, for passage by the end of the 19th Congress. These are not mere numbers. These are solutions to real problems faced by our constituents. Tapos nang natin lahat ng homework natin para sa taong ito. At sigurado po, mission accomplished tayo sa iba pang batas bago matapos ang termino natin sa 19th Congress sa Hunyo. Next year, the House of Representatives will also conduct a thorough and impartial investigation into how PhilHealth funds are being managed. PhilHealth exists to provide security and comfort in times of medical emergencies. It should not hoard resources at the expense of its members. If we can alleviate the burden of contributions without compromising its sustainability, we will do so. As the holiday season approaches, let us be reminded of what Christmas truly means: hope, love, and unity. Most of all, let us celebrate the principles that unite us as a nation. We hope that 2025 will be a more optimistic year, bringing us a step closer to realizing our shared aspirations for a stronger and better Philippines.
On this day that we honor our national hero, we enact the 2025 General Appropriations Act. And through this measure, the dreams of our heroes are realized by a nation birthed by their sacrifices. This budget reflects our collective commitment to transforming economic gains into meaningful outcomes for every Filipino. It is designed not just to address our present needs, but to sustain growth and to uplift the lives of generations that are yet to come. We shall also pursue conditional implementation on certain items to ensure that the people's funds are utilized in accordance with their authorized and stated purpose. Specifically, to ensure that government assistance is not merely a provisional solution to a persistent issue, we are compelled to subject the implementation of the Ayuda sa Kapos ng Kita program, or AKAP, to the convergence efforts of the DSWD, DOLE, and NEDA. This way, we ensure that its implementation will be strategic, leading to the long-term improvement of the lives of qualified beneficiaries while guarding against misuse and duplication and fragmented benefits. Nation building is not the work of government alone. It is a partnership that we make with every single Filipino. With unity, with determination and a clear vision, we can achieve a future where progress is felt in every home, in every community, every corner of this archipelago. Together, let us build a bagong Pilipinas, a nation of genuine and shared prosperity. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat at siguro maaari pa rin bumati ng maligayang Pasko at masaganang bagong taon. Lumampas na ang isang dekada na nakalipas mula nung masaksihan ng buong mundo ang tibay at pagkakaisang ipinamalas ng sambayanang Pilipino. Sa kabila ng mga pagsusubok natin ng kalikasan, ipinakita natin ang angkin ng lakas na loob, pananampalataya at dedikasyon na malagpasan ang bawat hamon. Inihahandog namin ang mahigit 3,500 bahay, bahagi ng mga proyektong matatapos na sa Leyte, sa Samar at sa Biliran. Mula rito, mahigit 1,700 bahay ang naipamahagi na sa ating mga benepisyaryo. Para po sa mga benepisyaryo ng Yolanda Permanent Housing Program, hindi ninyo po kailangan magbayad na ng amortisasyon. Libre na po ang inyong bahay at lote. Kasabay ang ating pagkikiisa, pinaigting ng Disaster Risk Reduction and Management o DRRM workers na malawakang paghahanda mula sa pagpapalaganap ng impormasyon, pagtugon sa mga hinain ng ating mga pamayanan hanggang sa pagtitiyak na mas maayos na koordinasyon sa ating mga iba't ibang ahensya. Hangad namin na makita kayong matagumpay, hindi lamang para sa inyong sarili, kundi para rin sa kinabukasan ng mga susunod na ating henerasyon. Sama-sama natin pahalagahan ang mga tahanang ito na siyang magsisilbing pundasyon ng mas matatag na pamayanan at mas maaliwalas na kinabukasan. Sa patuloy nating pagtutulungan at pakikipagkapwa, naniniwala ako, makakamit natin ang isang matatag, progresibo at maunlad na bagong Pilipinas.
Mr. Majority Leader,
Honorable colleagues, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Ferdinand Martin G. Romualdez, will address the body.
thank you, my honorable colleagues. Distinguished Deputy Speakers, the Majority Leader, the Minority Leader, esteemed colleagues, honored guests, my fellow beloved Filipinos, today we assemble not merely to open another session of Congress, but to recommit ourselves to profound trust placed in us by the Filipino people. This chamber, the People's Chamber, stands as a testament to the enduring strength of democracy. Within these walls, we do not simply draft laws, we give life to the aspirations of a nation, and we shape the destiny of generations yet unborn. This gathering is a moment to reflect on our shared purpose, to serve as stewards of our nation's welfare, architects of its future, and guardians of its dignity. It is a reminder that leadership is not a privilege, but a responsibility, a sacred duty to act, to uplift, and to inspire. Leadership, as I see it, is not defined by the power we wield, but by the lives we change. It is measured not by the number of speeches delivered, but by the silent victories won in the hearts of our people. Victories of hope over despair, prosperity over poverty. In this chamber, our leadership must always be guided by a singular question: how does this serve the Filipino? Every law we pass, every debate we engage in, every budget we approve must answer this, for it is not in the pages of history, but in the lives of ordinary Filipinos that our legacy will be written and remembered. Last year, our nation weathered storms, yet remained resilient. While the final gross domestic product figures for 2024 are still awaited, early projections indicate a solid growth rate in the range of 5.9% to 6.5%, despite the challenges brought about by a series of typhoons and global economic uncertainties. This performance is a testament to the industriousness of every Filipino farmer, worker, and entrepreneur who continue to drive our economy forward. This growth is the fruit of visionary leadership under President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and his transformative Build Better, More infrastructure program, which injected over 1.2 trillion pesos into projects that now connect dreams to opportunities across the archipelago. Yet, let us be clear, numbers alone cannot define progress. Progress is meaningful only if it uplifts the lives of our people. Para saan ang pag-unlad kung hindi makikinabang ang ordinaryong Pilipino? While economic growth brought pride, inflation remained a challenge. And thanks to the decisive action, inflation eased to 4.9%, but the burden remains heavy for many families. Programs like Ayuda sa Kapos ang Kita program, AKAP, and Kadiwa ng Pangulo were launched not just as economic interventions, but expressions of our empathy. Governance, after all, must be both strategic and compassionate. Good governance demands transparency and accountability. This chamber is the vanguard of that principle. In the coming weeks, we will hold oversight hearings to ensure that people's money serves the people's needs. We will investigate the smuggling and hoarding that undermine our farmers and inflate food prices. We will probe 206 billion pesos in disallowed expenditures by the National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, ensuring energy reforms that lower electricity costs. We will demand answers for the 11.18 billion pesos worth of expired medicines and underutilized PhilHealth funds, an affront to every Filipino who struggles for access to health care. And we will scrutinize the alleged misuse of confidential funds, for no peso must go unaccounted for. Let this be our promise. Public trust is sacred, and this House will never betray it. Sa mga umatake sa atin para tumigil tayo sa mga investigasyon, may mensahe tayo sa kanila. Itutuloy natin ang trabaho na inaatang sa atin ng mamamayan. Hindi tayo atras sa anumang laban para sa bayan. In 2024, the Chamber achieved an extraordinary milestone. 183 measures became laws. But true success lies not in the quantity of laws passed, but in their quality, how they change lives. Among these are measures that herald transformative change, the corporate recovery and tax incentives for enterprises to maximize opportunities for reinvigorating the economy, the Create More Act, which fosters investments and job creation. The Self-Reliant Defense Posture Act, strengthening our national security while creating skilled jobs. The Anti-Agricultural Economic Sabotage Act, targeting the scourge of smuggling and profiteering in agriculture. The Philippine Archipelago Sea Lanes Act and the Philippines Maritime Zones Act, asserting sovereignty while promoting the maritime economy. The Academic Recovery and Accessible Learning Act, the ARAL Act, bridging educational gaps for our youth. These are not just policies, they are commitments to a better, fairer, and stronger nation. Our nation is no longer a quiet observer. In the global arena, it is a leader. This February, the Philippines will host the Parliamentary Intelligence Security Forum, the PISF, where 96 countries will discuss and tackle the critical importance of mutual cooperation in confronting global security challenges, including counterterrorism financing, cybersecurity, and emerging technologies such as AI and 5G. In 2026, we will chair the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, and host the 47th IPA General Assembly. These are not mere diplomatic events, but opportunities to amplify our voice on regional stability and cooperation. The $100 billion in investments secured through state visits reflect international confidence in our nation's future. These investments will transform industries, generate employment, and push the Philippines toward a new era of prosperity. My dear colleagues, this is our moment to rise above partisan divisions and deliver for our people. Let history remember the 19th Congress not for its rhetoric, but for its resolve. Not for the titles we held, but for the lives we have uplifted. Let us legislate with empathy, govern with integrity, and lead with vision. Let us build a nation where every Filipino, no matter their station, feels the hand of government working for their benefit. And as I stand before you, I see not just colleagues, but partners in a shared mission to build a legacy worthy of the Filipino people's trust and sacrifices. To the Filipino people, I say this: your House of Representatives stands unwavering in its commitment to your dreams and your future. Together, we will ensure that no Filipino is left behind. Walang maiiwan. Sama-sama nating itutulak ang batas ng mag-aangat sa buhay ng bawat Pilipino. Let our work be a testament to what is possible when leaders serve with vision and compassion. Let this Congress be a shining example for generations to come. Again, maraming salamat sa inyo po. Mabuhay ang Republika ng Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang sambayanang Pilipinas.
So, dun sa mga price manipulators natin, tuloy-tuloy po yung investigasyon ng House. Nakikita nyo naman nangunguna po tayo doon. Natutuwa naman po tayo na because of our investigations, mukhang natakot yung iba at bumaba ang presyo ng bigas. Meron na po tayo nakikitang BBM rice that is priced at 39, 38 pesos. Hopefully, itong mga susunod na buwan, mas mapapababa pa natin yung presyo ng bigas dito po sa ating bansa. So patuloy po ito sa reform agenda ng ating Pangulo, of course through the initiative with the support of the House of Representatives under the leadership of Speaker Martin Romualdez. I hope that we're all blessed with a better 2025. Salubungin po natin ito ng punong-puno ng pag-asa, pasasalamat sa maraming biyayang natatanggap natin. Dadaan po tayo sa maraming paghamon kasi kung patuloy po tayo nakakaisa at nagtutulungan, malalampasan po natin itong lahat.
Government owned by the Chinese government. Who owns the state grid?
Mr. Chair, if I may, I think there's already an order for an issuance of a subpoena.
Well, anyway, I am reading an article here that says the State Grid Corporation of China is 91.68% owned and controlled by the Chinese Central State-Owned Assets Supervision and Administration Commission. So can you confirm this? That 91% is
Apologies,
owned by the...
Mr. Chair, I cannot confirm your statement for lack of knowledge.
Okay, but in any case, can you just give me information on this on the next hearing?
Mr. Chair, most likely we may be able to get a semblance of a response to that when we able to get the corporate documents.
Kasi, ma'am, alam mo, napaka mahalagang malaman natin kung sino may-ari ng 36% na yun o yung 40% na yun. Kung yung ba isang pribadong individual o yung ba ay isang pamahalaan. Kasi magkaiba po yun. Magkaiba po yun. At hindi po ako naniniwala na hindi nyo po alam kung sino po ang may-ari ng state grid. Para naman po napakahirap tanggapin na sa napakatagal na panahon na kinakatawanan nyo ang NGCP, hindi nyo man lang alam kung sino po ang nasa likuran ng state grid. How long have you been working for NGCP?
Started in 2019, Your Honor.
Therefore, for the past 5 years. Okay. Anyway, NGCP, next question. 40% is Chinese-owned, correct?
Confirmed, Mr. Chair.
So how was it possible that the chairman of NGCP was able to be elected as chairman when their shares only represent not even half or minority of the company? Oftentimes, the majority shareholders would be able to elect their chairman. How is it here in NGCP a minority share was able to hold chairmanship of the company?
The particulars, Mr. Chair, I have no information, but as a whole, the board of directors can indeed elect who they want to be the chairman of the corporation.
Understood.
Conceptually,
Yeah.
Mr. Chair.
Understood. The board of directors would elect. Now, isn't it quite ironic that a minimum share, a minority shareholder will hold the highest position in the company.
Mr. Chair, insofar as the composition of the board of directors, the chairman, Mr. Chair, from what I understand, nagpe-preside lang po siya. So, not much
But no.
functions.
Yeah, but regardless, di ba? That's the chairman. 60% Filipino-owned yan. Mas gugustuhin ko na yung chairman ko Pilipino. Bakit ko ibibigay sa dayuhan yan? 40% lang yung kanilang hawak. Can I also ask, Mr. Chair, if indeed Attorney Malyari's testimony is correct, can I also subpoena, not naman subpoena, but request, Mr. Chair, the minutes of the elections of how the board conducted themselves, Mr. Chair? So move. Mr. Chairman. No, Mr. Chairman, yeah.
Second, Mr. Chair.
To ask for the minutes.
I'm sorry. So are you addressing that to Attorney Malyari?
Yes.
Okay. So Attorney Malyari, there's a motion duly seconded. The chair in objection. Please submit the minutes as requested by this committee.
Kasi nakakapagtaka lang po, Mr. Chair, na minority share ka kaso lang ikaw may hawak ng pinakamataas na posisyon. Totoo na hinalal ka doon, actually yun ang mas nakakapagtaka. Bakit ipagkakatiwala yon sa isang dayuhan at hindi sa Pilipino? Kung mas malaki at mas malakas ang boses, mas natural na ibigay ito sa mas may malaking interest sa kumpanya. Hindi po ba, Attorney Malyari?
Mr. Chair, again, this depends on the agreement amongst the members of the board of directors, Mr. Chair.
Yes, precisely. So anyway, so can we just ask for the minutes of how the elections was conducted among the board of directors and the officers of NGCP, just so that we can get the feel of how it transpired?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Attorney Malyari, kasama po sa mga opisyal ninyo si Liu Zhangqiang bilang Assistant Technical Officer. Siya din po ang kumakatawan sa Operation and Maintenance. Tama po ba ito?
Based on the GIS dated 2024, I'm holding, it's not reflected here, Mr. Chair.
Alamin natin ang mga programa at aktibidades ng mga kinatawan sa pamumuno ni Speaker Ferdinand Martin FMR Romualdez, Kamara, House of the People. Tuwing Sabado at replays, tuwing Linggo, dito lang sa inyong favorite music radio.